Cek satu dua. Itu tanggal 9 ya? Gue harus nyari buat main Jurnal sama IT coy. Oke, selamat datang di Jurnal kleponkliwonyt kita. Story quest CYNO ya, daily dulu lah. Tet.
Strike a pose! Let the world fly! A burst of flavor! Shine down!
Berat banget kok.
Knock them down. Let's fly! Open fire! Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion! Shine down! Take me up!
Material kecil-kecilnya belum tak naikin sih. Mana si bocah? Belum tak naikin, belum tak ambil. Ini 4 kali atau 3 kali lagi.
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Off to the freezer!
Bosnya susah banget.
Fire in the hole! Let's fly! Locked on! Open fire! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered! There is no escape! Shower me with praise! With my name, Echo Shock! A dash of frosting! A burst of flavor! Hold on. Pass. Mozart! Open fire! Open fire! Strike a pose! Shine down! Take me up!
Aduh. Dua kali lagi.
Let the world fly! There is no escape! Off to the freezer! Goose on the loose! Fire in the hole! Torn to oblivion! Let's fly! Open fire! Bullseye! Bullseye! Locked on! Shower me with... Shine down! A little of this boost! Ha! Open fire!
Pas banget.
Oh, brilliant!
Langsung story saya ya. Mana aku tahu gue.
There are still so many places for us to explore. Whatever you need.
Nggak ya juga nggak apa-apa lah.
All is accounted for. Let's move out.
Kita kan party ngasal wae. Buat party Sumeru, guys.
Add astro. Thank you for. Add astro.
Enak ya. Tahu C1 coy.
This realm.
Coba karena sekarang patch-nya 6 koma sih.
If you ever.
Ada yang mau habis gak sih? Enggak deh. Cek. Nah, ide gue pakai part. Baik pakai widget sih. Gantian dulu. Pas 90 kan iya. Yuk, kita mulai. Dia nggak bisa ajrit, nggak bisa di mode fokus cok, aneh banget. Sial, aneh nih. Ini bisa, ini enggak. Lokasi lagi. Kita ini aja deh, menyanding deh. Lokasi dong. Sama tapi ya.
Take me up.
Cacat juga. Sambil jalan deh. Agak dua kali kerja. Bodoh. Ini Genshin doang ya gini ya. Itu gua kayaknya nggak apa-apa deh. Udah jalan-jalan semua cok. Yuk.
Take me up.
Gue harus main quest dulu. Ya sih boleh.
Huh. We haven't been back to the academia in a while. It hasn't changed much, has it? Well, since we've got some time, wanna go?
Gue nggak main yang
Paimon wants to do some reading. Ha! So you noticed? Well, you're too late. The Paimon you know and love is no more. You're looking at Paimon Plus,
Wih,
a new and improved treasure trove of travel know-how.
Paimon with 1000 jir.
Paimon Plus would like to find some new books to peruse. A gracious traveler like yourself. Come on, this way.
Coli
Hey, it's Kale and Cyrus. Wonder what's going on. Let's go see. You know what they say? Learning is a lifelong quest. Which means there's always another chance to read a book. But you never know when the next chance to reunite with an old friend will come along.
Coli. Cyrus siapa ya?
Traveler, Paimon, you're back in Sumeru?
Oh, hello, you two. It's been a while.
Waduh, lupa nggak
Looking to
inget gua.
spend time with some old friends?
Yep. We saw some familiar faces, so we came to say hi.
Ha! You must be mistaken. Unless, of course, you mean his project collaborator? Nephis, that old coot, should thank his lucky star.
Which is something he'd never have the courage to say to his face. Well, Paimon's glad to see you in such good spirits, Cyrus.
Ah, well, it's quite all right. I'm not the type to take a fit.
You definitely are.
Bisa ya sekarang bikin komik
Anyway,
kayak
what
gitu.
are you and Kali chatting about?
Ah, that. Well, it was quite a spontaneous meeting. I was leaving the sage's office when I spotted Kole in conversation with a Mahamata. It
Mahamata.
looked sick. I thought something bad might have happened. So I hurried over as soon as the conversation. But as it turns out, our Kole is moving up in the world. The academia even hired her as a consultant.
Wow, that's incredible.
Oh, it's nothing.
Look at that. So humble. Take
Not at all. Not at all.
No, wait. I didn't mean that to sound like I don't think you're humble, Mr. Cyrus, because
Introvert.
oh, well, I wouldn't even call myself a consultant. I'm just helping out. Now that the new semester has started, a lot of students and scholars are doing fieldwork for their research, but it can be dangerous for those who don't have a lot of experience in the wild. So, the academia is planning to establish an agency that provides guidance on outdoor survival and rescue for
Oh, Paimon gets it. So, you're here to explain rainforest survival as a representative of the forest
Tutorial
rangers.
cara bertahan hidup.
Yeah, pretty much. Of course, when it comes to tips on deciphering mechanisms or defeating monsters, that's for people who are far more senior than me. Ah, and speaking of which, since we're short on
Yes.
manpower,
Sedikit
the
jangan
person in
senandung
charge
ya.
of the academia said we're still accepting newcomers. If you're
Tapi
interested,
utama gue
you're
mau
welcome to
story
join
quest
and share
dulu
your
teh.
insights.
Aneh ini
seizing
emang.
the moment.
Oh iya,
Well
masih
done, Kole. Recruiting
kurang
someone as capable as
fokus
the Tyler
story.
is a great idea.
Secara menyeluruh jir.
Oh, and just between the four of us, the academia has set aside a generous amount of funds.
Well, since Kali's thrown her hat in the ring, we should help out too.
Great! We're all supposed to meet up in Aru Village later, so
Okay.
I guess we'll... I was kinda worried, since Master Tainari isn't around to help this time, but now I feel much better!
Yeah, even if you don't trust the academia's eye for talent, you can trust ours for sure.
And mine, of course. I have as good an eye for people.
Well, there you have.
Thanks, everyone.
Oh, speaking of Tainari,
Good, thanks! All the forest rangers are doing great! Oh, but Master Tainari did mention that CYNO and
Zetos.
Zethos were heading to Gandharvaville. I'm not sure if it's for work or something.
knowing them,
I'm
Zir.
not sure. Apparently Zethos is bringing someone else
Oh,
to
iya.
the pit, but with my academia commitments, I didn't have
Pak
time to ask for more
Zethos.
detail.
huh? Well, now Paimon's curious.
That's true, and I'm sure they've missed you.
Now that is how it should be between friends. Getting together to play cards or enjoy a meal. Yet here I am, stuck with Nephis, who only ever calls to talk about risk. Well, I won't delay your reunion any longer.
Goodbye, Mr. Cyrus.
Dadah.
Take care. All right, I should probably get going. See you later, guys. Come find me.
Looking forward to seeing you shine, Cup.
Jadi dia belum bisa nggak tapi. Kebuka coy langsung.
Huh. We haven't seen our Sumera friends for a while now. Paimon wonders how they're doing. Let's go to Sumera City and catch up with them.
Ada bisa ya? Hehe. Ini berarti anu baru. Oke, kita ke konten utama. Aku nggak sempat nahidain lagi, lupa. Enggak sih, emang belum ada ini.
Wow, the academia sure is busy during the day. But where should we...
Ini ya
Paimon,
si Mahamutar.
CYNO! It's been so long since we last saw you!
as do you. You don't seem wary at all from your trip. So, what brings you back here?
Oh, nothing in particular. I just saw a really big mushroom mushroom out on the road the other day and suddenly missed all our friends.
Funnily enough, we were reminiscing about you recently too. It was at a group dinner.
Pas
I
lagi
look
di
forward to
fountain.
hearing about your travels.
Really? You were thinking of us too? What?
Indeed.
Masih
Or
ko rin
as I
na
call
burger
it, the
Paimon na.
beer Yanni factor.
Uh,
You really want me to say the rest? Okay. It's always rice to meet Stu again.
Anjir. Kalau translation jokesnya CYNO dari Inggris ke Indo tuh harus beda.
oh, darn, he said it.
You like that one, huh? You must if you remember it after all this time. Admit the truth. You have long been in awe of my razor-sharp wit.
All right. Here's your 500 more.
You're exaggerating. It's only 500 more.
Hey, 500 more is still a lot of snacks to Paimon.
All right. I'll treat you to some... Anyway, I'm actually investigating a case right now. My mind is focused on work.
Oh
Which
gitu.
is why I didn't complete the joke at first.
A case? What happened?
Nothing major. But after finding out who was involved, I decided...
Need any help? We only came here to hang out, so we've got the time. You may as well take us with you in them.
Such enthusiasm. Are you worried I'll forget about treating you to some sweet...
What? No! All right, was it really that up?
Obvious enough. Still, it's a fine idea. You are the heroes of Sumeru. All right, follow me.
Wih, serius ya habis itu. Ganti muka. Habis ini baru ini conquest dulu coy. Quest CYNO lawak 2.
Do you see him? The old man
Kan si
flailing around?
oh, kita temu Cyrusnya dari sini dulu.
Oh, is he the one you wanted to talk to about the case?
Correct. His name is Cyrus, a former Spontamot sage. He taught both me and Lisa.
Huh? CYNO's teacher is in trouble?
It's ridiculous. I'm just an old man who enjoys a spot of gardening, shopping, and wine. What sort of person targets an old retiree?
Professor, I've brought some friends.
Hello. Oh, kita ketemu na sini.
Ah, CYNO. Now who do we have here? Hold on, let me think.
Ri.
Flying fairy dressed in white? A youth who does not seem... My goodness. You must be the legendary traveler in Paimon. I've heard all about what you've done for...
Wow, looks like we're really
Tampangnya kalau kenalan sama influencer.
I've told them about you before. You are my friends, after all. That's right. Let me summarize the situation. A couple of days ago, Professor Cyrus suddenly received a threat letter.
Yo. Ini lagi si konten Jember tuh yang diparani
A threat letter?
Exactly. Who sends a threat letter to
Okay.
an old man like me, for
guru gembul
goodness sake?
juga.
This is the letter in question.
Cyrus, I have uncovered your
Hahaha,
secret. If
kamu
you wish
sudah
to
ketahuan.
prevent it from
Kalau
going
tidak siap
public,
kebuka kamu
leave
dibuka.
10 million more
Ya
at the
kan,
back door of
10
the
juta
cafe.
mau. Buset kali. Oh cuma ini cok bongkar aib. Oh bongkar aib sih. Bongkar aib doang sih. Malu doang sih. Tapi kalau siap-siap kehilangan nyawa, wah itu baru ancaman beneran sih.
Secondly, don't come looking for me. You'll never find me. But I will always be watching you and all of your secrets.
Ya
Finally,
ketahuan.
if you dare to report
Ya.
this to the mantra, there will be consequences. Wow, they sure didn't mince their...
Clearly, this person must be desperate for Mora.
10 million more. What a joke. I'm just a single retiree with nothing to my name beyond
Dude.
the tomatoes in my garden. Where do people think I
Ya
hide
ibadah
10
punya
million
duit 10
more,
juta
huh?
dari tomat.
My tomatoes?
There were no witnesses, So currently the letter is all we've got. So Traveler, Paimon, let's put our heads together.
Paimon's rip.
All right, take a look.
Cepat gak ya ini selesai?
Yes. Some of the strokes are blurry.
So is there something wrong with...
Possibly. And I bet the paper has something to do with it.
Dua-duanya bener dong.
Most of the paper around here is much smoother than this, and the ink is absorbed quickly so it doesn't run. This paper, meanwhile, it's very coarse-grained. Almost as if it's...
Mungkin gak cepet kali ya.
It's certainly not the same paper as we use in the academia.
So do we think the culprit has a connection with the academia? Wait, check this out. Looks like this part got wet except...
Agreed. The staining suggests it was a colored liquid, not plain water.
A colored liquid. So...
Well, it's like we're thinking along similar lines. Let's go talk to Araf.
Wih, cari. Arab,
Ah, there he is.
panggil Arab aja Arab.
Mahamatra CYNO. Sir Cyrus. Ah, and the Traveler and Paimon.
As such, I'm inclined to believe that the culprit in this case is a student at
Masih
the
muda.
academia. Somebody young and strapped for cash. Oh, one last thing. I'd start your investigation by taking a look at the cafes.
Oh, of course! You think the culprit spilled their coffee on the letter, huh?
They do look like coffee stains to me. Also, if I'm not mistaken, the letter is written on a type of scented
Wih,
paper
kertas
that
wangi
has
aja ya.
aromatics added during the manufacturing process. The kind often provided as writing material for
Ah, of course. Yes, like they sell in the gift shops. I remember now. Zaha Hadi bought some a while back. She said she was going to use it as...
Understood. I'll assemble a team to
Wait.
investigate the points of interest immediately.
You have my grat...
One last thing. Send some Matra to guard the entrances and exits of Sumeru City. Into plain clothes. Don't let them see you coming.
Yoi. Masa.
Will do.
Waduh. Ada ini nggak?
Great thinking, CYNO. So, where do we think the culprit's at right now? Yeah, they've probably been lying low at home waiting to...
You're right, Paimon.
Really? Which part?
Yang mana?
The culprit's approach. Whatever happens, they need this Mora. But just because they warned Professor Cyrus not to go to the Matra, doesn't mean they know what he'll do next. So, like you said, they need to wait and see. And crucially, the culprit said they'd be watching the professors.
Huh? Wait, are you saying...
Wah. Halo.
Found you!
What the fuck? Tiba-tiba aja nemu.
What are you doing?
You wrote the threat letter!
Hah?
I don't know what you're talking about. What threat letter?
I sensed someone was watching us from the shadows the moment we entered the House of Dana. You managed to stay relatively well hidden for someone reckless enough to threaten Professor. There are a lot of people here, but we were looking specifically for Araf. Whoever followed us the whole way was likely to be the culprit.
I was just listening in, that's all. You know something big's going down when Mahamatra CYNO shows up, right? So I got a little curious. What's the big deal?
You smiled when Araf left. I saw it
Anjir.
as clear as day.
Kok bisa?
Is smiling a crime now?
Iya karena mencurigakan aja anjir. Dia sus gitu anjir.
There are coffee stains on the letter. You mixed some coffee with water, gently smeared it onto the paper, then wiped it off with a wet cloth. All to create the impression that
Anjir,
the
yang
letter
bener
was
aja tuh.
written at a cafe. Closing off the exits to the city doesn't affect you, because you already live here. And as long as the Matra were focused on the cafes, you would be free from... The cafe was a red herring all along. You had to be somewhere where you could monitor the professor's...
You can't pin this on me. I haven't done anything.
Really? Then why are you The innocent have no reason to fear the Matra. Your heart's racing, and your eyelids
Kok bisa?
are twitching. You're a terrible liar.
Bukan kok bisa ya, bukan kok bisa sih anjir. Jadi diduga CYNO ini mendalami ilmu-ilmu psikologi di samping ilmu warkop anjir.
I would never.
Don't try anything or you'll pay the price.
Well, that was over quickly. CYNO already.
You're telling me. 1 minute I go out for a quick smoke, the next minute I see Arav already on his way back to meet. Looked like a young guy too. Couldn't have been much more than 30. But after what he's done,
Everyone, it's all over.
Nggak mungkin seperti itu apa itu?
Gosh, that was so fast.
The culprit's name is Raka, a 16-year-old student in the Rataoish dark.
huh?
16? Cyrus thought he looked 30-something.
We checked his records. He's 16.
But he looks so old.
Yeah, seriously.
Foolish child. He's too young for the criminal life. What the devil drove him down this?
We question the culprit regarding his
Oh, just spit it out.
Very well. It's our understanding that Araka is a mediocre student who has been underperforming in his classes. He started
Yo!
taking extra tutoring to improve his grades, but developed a gambling habit
Ingat
around the
kata
same
Roma
time and
Irama
lost a lot
judi
more.
anjay.
Down on his luck, he went to the tavern for a drink and overheard some people chatting about Sir Cyrus's comfortable retirement. They mentioned that he's always arguing about his tomato plants with some old woman.
Anjir ini tomat nih. Ini anjir karakter utama di story ini.
Some old woman on the street? Goodness gracious. Has that rascal attended a single one of his classes? That old woman is Kasharwar's very own professor, Zaha Hadi. How can he not know who Zaha Hadi is?
Allah, maaf.
Is this going somewhere?
Oh, right, yes. So another thing. We don't just argue about tomato plants. And what are they trying to insinuate by comfortable retirement? A man grows a few vegetables and suddenly he's living a life of luxury?
Maybe it's more the fact that you have the time to grow vegetables in the first place.
Araka mentioned he'd heard a rumor, alleging that Sir Cyrus illegally obtained a large sum of money from the desert before
Oh,
retiring.
tidak.
And Araka believes this money to be the reason why Sir Cyrus hasn't kept up with any academic research or other projects since his retirement.
Oh, Araka. I'm at a loss for words.
People make up rumors all the time. I am quite confident that Professor Cyrus has never embezzled a more...
Arav, you'll have to find some excuse to interrogate Araka again later. I need you to deliver a few firm fistfuls to him on my behalf.
I completely understand how you feel, Sir Cyrus, but I'm afraid that course of action goes against the Matra's principle.
Professor, there's no need to be childish.
Oh, come on. I was clearly joking.
Joknya jelek banget.
Okay. Where does this go from here?
The academia will determine the appropriate disciplinary action against the student. And as for the individuals spreading rumors
Mark.
about the professor's obsession with tomatoes and some old woman on the street, there could be a
Anjir
slander
bener
case here.
tomat nih
The
karakter
Matra will
utama di
continue
game
to
ini.
investigate.
Who said I'm obsessed with some old woman on the street? Mind your wording or you'll start a whole new rumor. You seem confused. Oh, don't you understand? Uraka is just a young boy who made a very rash and very stupid decision based on some groundless rumor he heard. Besides, I didn't actually hand over any Mora to him. All it costs me is a little reputational damage.
Please rest assured, Professor, that the Academia will issue a fair and reasonable punishment.
Yes, I have no doubt about that. But as a former educator, I'd still like to have a serious conversation with the boy's parents.
Biasanya kalau anak ibu salah, nyantaknya siapa sih? Kalau kata orang.
Correct.
We looked into the family. Both parents are merchants and they're often away on business.
Ini nggak ada waktu buat main Willy
Active
Astra.
an active role
Kita
in
cari
their
waktu lagi
children's
nih.
lives.
Oh, what a mess. You don't have to seal the evidence away yet, do you? I'd like to have that letter back for the time being, if possible. I need something concrete. We have to show them how.
The relevant authorities have already reviewed the evidence and are now discussing Uraka's punishment. You can hold on to the letter for now. Just make sure to return it in a
Jangan
couple of
hilang ya.
days.
Oh, so you'll be able to close the case in 2 days.
Give or take, cases like this are quick to resolve.
Very good. Well, thank you for all your help. Perhaps we can all go
Kita
for a
makan
meal
kode
together.
My apologies, Sir Cyrus, but I have a prior commitment.
Oh,
Enjoy the meal, everyone.
Ah, I see. Well, that's a pity. But CYNO, you have to come. You found the and isn't Tainari in town at the...
Wait, you mean Tainari?
He is. Tainari's master, Sir Nephis, called him and Kale to the Academia to help out on a project. Though I must say, I'm surprised you're extending an
Punya salah
invitation to
apa?
Tainari.
Don't be outrageous. Nephis offends me all the time. Anyway, hurry up and fetch Tainari. Go on now.
oh kita ke lambat. Makan.
Not to
Ada
brag,
Choli
we
dan
never had problems like this in
Inari.
the Tower Hiss back when I was still teaching. And if you don't want to take my word for it, it was students at the time. They'll tell you what it was like.
I was out in the forest at least 4 days a week back then, thanks to a colossal workload from Master. It wrought havoc on my poor tail, so I didn't exactly keep up to date with what was going on at the act. Most of what I know to the fact.
Professor's become a lot more laid back in his retirement. He used to be far stricter, and was especially...
Wow. It's hard enough to stay true to your principles as a normal person.
It's a pity Kale wasn't around at the time. I would have happily taken her on as a...
And then we'd have one more person who has to address Lisa as upper-class woman.
Really? Can't you just call her Lisa? She seems to prefer it when people treat her like a...
Oh, believe me. Back when she was a student, nothing made her happier than the younger student party.
Lambat.
Whoa, more food? Are you sure about this? We don't want to take advantage.
Oh, don't worry about it. Order whatever you like. And if it's not enough, order some more.
I thought I heard some familiar voices. And Sir Cyrus is here as well.
Halo.
Oh, Kave, it's been a while. Zaha,
Enggak,
we
itu
were
aja nggak ada
talking
nih.
about you last month.
I've been all right, thank you. You're looking very well, sir. I'm glad to see it.
Have you eaten yet?
That's awfully kind of you, but I had a late lunch, so I'm not really hungry just yet. I'll have dinner a little bit later tonight.
Ngapain?
I just came to Lombard's to buy some wine, and when I heard some voices I recognized, I thought I'd come and say hello.
Yo.
So what's the occasion, anyway? Some sort of...
Consolation, more like. You wouldn't believe that.
Yuh. Oke ya.
Sounds like things have really gone downhill since I was there.
I can't believe how young the guy is. What are his parents going to think?
Ini judul.
Young people are always more susceptible
lihat
rash
nih.
and ill-advised
Buat para pemain judul anak
minds are still
muda
developing.
mengentas sekali kepada
Just an
sampai keputusan.
unfortunate fact of life.
Mintanya masih berkembang itu yang namanya hidup. Itu enggak gitu juga kali. Itu kata siapa tuh? Gibran Arazi itu. Orang tunggu dua jenis judul dan tutorial menghancurkan hidup tuh dua aja, satu judul, dua pinjol.
But still, this boy
Terus
has some
apa
nerve.
kedua-duanya
Just look
tiga
at what he wrote. Makes my blood boil.
lucu sih. Kurang ajar kan itu tulisannya, kok inget rasanya
Wow,
Ngedip.
yeah.
bogem.
Jeez.
I will always be watching you and all of your secrets. And Penny just followed you into.
If this were my son, he'd get the scolding of.
Luckily, I'm also an extremely principled person.
Self compliment kah?
Kave, your order's ready, sir.
Coming. I'll have to get going. Have a nice evening, everyone. I'll catch you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Dia
Here I
makan
am.
sendiri.
The coffee beans are in here too.
Yep, it's all there. I'll stop babbling away now. Let's eat before the food gets cold.
Dia makan hap nyam. Ini dulu layar itu masih banyak nih.
Oh, too tasty.
Oh, mine too. I'll have to walk home to burn.
Thanks for dinner, Sir Cyrus. Master Tainari and I will bring you some homemade herbal tea next time.
Well, I look forward to that. In fact, could I trouble you to bring a little extra for the other old folks on my street?
No problem at all.
I'll see you all later. I better head home now and.
Good night, Professor. Don't let those tomatoes keep you up to it.
Tomat.
Hey, my tomatoes are serious business. I am not about to be beaten by Zaha anyway. I'll be leaving now.
Ya.
Don't stay up too late now, children. I bid you.
Take care, have a seat.
All right.
What do you mean, Aston?
Well, I was talking with Tainari and Kale, and since we all have some free time,
Kema.
we thought we could
Ada
all go
babak
camping
duanya.
together. Think of it as our way of...
Camping? Oh, that sounds fun. Paimon's in.
Wait, no, that's my job. Don't take it away from me. Why don't you and Paimon help out Master?
Gak boleh.
You don't have to play the hero when you're out with us. This is your chance to just, laze around and switch off.
Everyone, let's meet tomorrow afternoon at the riverbank to the south. No need to bring anything. We've already packed everything for the trip.
You got it. We'll be.
Great. Then we'll see you tomorrow.
Udah. Let's go. Gak mampus.
Time to set off. Let's head to the southeast of Conduct.
Gak bisa lagi. Dia gak. Sekarang karakter. Tadi lokasi. Anjir. Gak bisa, cok. Gak apa-apa, sambil jalan lagi dah. Agak-agak dualism. Gak ada apa-apa juga ya. Ada ini gak? Ini mah buat ini rame banget coy.
I see everything.
It's been a while since I've been in the rainforest. The
Cuma cetos doang cok.
Tainari's place. Tainari's.
Ini cetos loh. Oh iya, masalah kita Layla ini.
And Layla's here too. But she doesn't look too good. Did something happen?
Ah, Paimon, traveler.
Kita
It's good to see you.
apa maju ke masa depan dulu dah.
I'd welcome you like a proper host, but I'm a bit busy at the moment. Apologies. No need to look that worried. My observations indicate Miss Layla's condition has improved quite a bit. There's no danger to her mind. She's just fatigued and needs some rest. Excuse me for a moment while I blend some calming incense.
All right. What happened was, Sethos and a few members of the Temple of Silence rescued Layla, who was out in the desert trapped in a state of delirium.
She had to be rescued? Oh, that sounds bad.
That's all you're gonna say about it, CYNO? I mean, we don't want people jumping to conclusions.
That's all I can say about it. The person involved is unable to explain what happened to her, so we're limited in what we know.
Sorry. My head.
Kapan ada
Still
second
the,
baju?
the moons. The moons. Exactly how many are there?
She's been repeating that phrase over and over again.
We tried a few things back at the Temple of Silence, but we couldn't recover her memories. Her symptoms are kind of similar to researchers in the Satyavada life state. So we brought her to Tainari to see if our veteran forest watcher had any other ideas.
Tainari is pretty much our last option, so let's hope he can help.
Well, the good news is, even if restoring her memory is a no-go, we can help with the headache at least. Jur was in a similar state when we found him, delirious and mumbling to himself, but sorry, I should give you some context first. We should let Miss Layla get some rest. Come with me, you two, and I'll introduce you to the other victim of this incident.
Good idea. I'll wait for Tainari here and keep an eye on our patient.
All right then.
Oke. Ini korban lainnya.
I'll have to tell Master about this when I get back.
How many moons are there in the sky?
Masih nggak bisa ya? Jelek banget, Cok. Wah. Kayaknya gue nggak bisa main ini deh. Jelek banget, nggak bisa. Apa karena dia update sebelum ada fokus quest ya?
Let's fly.
Coba lah, ambil. Setot.
Who did the Ajalenok not offend? I just don't get it.
Hey, Jur. Still musing about Ajile knocknuts, huh? Want me to have
Yeah.
Simon come over and tell some jokes?
No. No need. I'm done.
Memang sih Ben lagi kan di bawah tepung pati lu di gue pasti acilen lah banget cuci.
Oh dear. Another master of puns.
Anjir, next stand up comedian coy.
One of Cyno's card buddies, actually.
I think I might just take that.
What's the deal with the Agilenok nuts? Other than the bad CYNO joke.
We'll get to that. But first, introductions are in order. This is Jur, a member of the Temple of Silence. And you remember the Traveler.
Of course. I'd never forget a participant in the Rite of Duels or the hero who saved
Right of
Sumeru.
duel.
Awesome. Could you go over what happened to you one more time, Jur? Our valiant hero is gonna help us get to the bottom of it. Might as well join since you're here, am I right? Over this mystery once you...
Well, I was on an expedition in the desert not too long ago. Later, it became obvious it wasn't normal quicksand because instead of sinking to my death, I fell into an undiscovered ruin. In my panic, arms and legs flailing
Wih,
about.
quicksand
I
coy.
suspect I touched some things I
Jadi
shouldn't.
males anjir. Jadi main Aqua Quest dulu aja deh.
Because in that brief moment, an enormous amount of information came surging into my mind. I would hesitate to even call it knowledge, because my brain had no capacity to process the information. To use an analogy, it would be like trying to stuff thousands of Agelenok nuts into a small water skin without it bursting. Sorry again with the Agelenok nuts, I know.
It's fine. We're getting to that part of the story anyway.
Well, just as I was on the verge of madness, a single phrase broke through the storm of thoughts in my
Anjir
head.
nah.
It was a man's
Anjir.
voice saying, "Don't eat Agelenok nuts."
What?
I know it's hard to believe, but that's what happened. I was saved by the phrase, "Don't eat Agelenok nuts." I'm not sure. I'm not even certain it was a man's voice. It's hard to remember now that I've been repeating it so much myself.
Lu nih.
Anyway, the good news is I no longer feel like my... Of course, the bad news is that phrase has been stuck in my head for the past few days.
Wow. But doesn't it have the opposite effect? Like, the more you say don't eat it, the more you...
Yes, that's exactly right. Whoever the voice belongs to, I don't know what his deal is with those nuts.
Kalau masih nggak bisa, berarti kita sudahan dulu. Terus kita main Aqua Quest saja deh.
Well, the world's a big place. There's bound to be people who don't like
Jadi
sweet stuff.
mainnya senanding.
I suppose. Strangely enough, I think the voice belonged not to a
Ah,
man.
Conquest tuh bisa mode fokus sih.
A cat?
That's the question, isn't it? What would a cat be doing in an abandoned ruin like
Bisa
that?
di senanding satu jalan sama event questnya.
Just as my mind was reaching its breaking point, I could have sworn I heard the sound of a cat guiding me to exit.
Ih. Oh iya, si siapa ini? AD oh, enggak lah.
When I came to, all I
Kucingnya
saw was
neper
endless
kali.
desert, and Setho shaking me in a desperate attempt to wake me up.
Digoyang-goyang ya.
I'll admit, it was pretty terrifying seeing you like that. Staring off into space and mumbling about not.
You sure don't sound terrified.
Sorry. It's not that I don't care. It's just kind of hard for rambling about Agelenok nuts to sound menacing.
Aji. Lucu banget ya anjing. Dibalut tepung. Cireng. Gaje.
Now, what Layla was saying, on the other hand, that is much...
Bulan, nah itu bulan baru serem tuh.
Exactly. The unknown is what breeds fear. Agelenok nuts are familiar. But the moon suspended above us at night? That's about as...
Iya, bulan serem lah Jo. Bisa
we don't know
jadi
that for
buat
sure.
orang jadi
There could be
serigala.
a whole other world inside an Agelenok nut, with a moon of its own.
Huh.
Agelenok nuts are not to be underestimated.
Right, yeah. Of course. Won't catch me disparaging the mighty
Huh. So, a similar thing happened to Layla then?
Yeah, I think so. I was in a hurry to rescue Jur, so I put a marker on the incident site so we could go back and investigate.
Quicksand. Gak boleh mendekat.
When his condition stabilized, we doubled back around to check and... Exactly. Multiple victims with the same symptoms at the same location. It wasn't hard to conclude. So, after we got Layla out of there, I had the Temple of Silence put up a warning sign at the scene and send patrols to watch the air. Speaking of, CYNO, Tighnari, and I are going to head back there and investigate once Layla is stable. So, as per usual, you're here just in time. That's for sure. But there's another reason I want CYNO in, because the story doesn't end there.
Oh, yes. Where was I? The Agelenok nuts butted in and I...
Cat.
Right. Yes, the cat. As I followed the cat noises, the voice said something else. So, there are those from Tula.
Wih, tuh serem tuh.
War. Records of my ancestry are rather sparse, so I'm not sure if my bloodline even traces back to that place.
That's right. The Temple of Silence's place of... and the home of Tighnari's people. Plus, Hermanubis, who CYNO and I both share a connection to, was one of the city's founders. As the temple's current leader, If something strange happens in the desert, it's my job to get to the bottom of it. But it turns
Pokoknya
out,
kalau story quest
a
susah,
lot of people have a horse in this race. And I'm not leaving any of them out.
gue ikutan deh.
See? Knew you'd join.
Oke. Jiwa-jiwa detektif membara,
Yeah.
coy.
That's all we know about Jurs. Tainari should be done on his end.
Oke. Masih nggak bisa ya? Masih nggak bisa berarti kita jangan main dulu deh. Jadi mending ini dulu. Akun quest dulu. Ya wes, ini jam 3 dan kita cuma nge-live sejam. Tapi gak apa-apa lah. Oke, kita sudah dulu. Terima kasih sudah mampir di kleponkliwonyt. Kita next kita fokus akun quest dulu aja lah ya. Sesuai recommendation. Ini bisa jalan, kita akun quest dulu kayak. Akun quest bisa mau mode fokus soalnya, tapi nggak apa-apa lah. Masih bangke soalnya tuh, karena story questnya nggak bisa mode fokus, tapi udahlah. Oke, thanks for watching. Aku sudah dulu. Terima